Savior, an entity tasked with vanquishing the demons that have crossed over from hell, carrying out the mission to save humanity. The savior of this destroy is none other than our MC. We can see the MC has entered into a room and sees a huge demon sitting on its throne. By seeing the MC, the demon praises him that even though he is sponsored by the Constellations, he dares to come to this place with a mortal body. The demon also says to the MC that as a savior of the human race, he has done such great achievement that not even the other 10,000 potent demons could accomplish. But now his tale is coming to an end, as he cannot proceed further. The demon also said that if by chance he falls here, his legion will not end. The Mac then stops the demon and says that he knows about his plan, that Agares and Barbados, two archdukes, each commanding 31 and 30 legions of demons respectively, have been secretly dispatched to the human world. As there isn't any player in the human world, so there is no one in the human world who can deal with them. The MC then says to the demon that he is seizing the opportunity in his absence to try conquering the human world. The MC asks that if it will be his victory if he was to close all the dungeons that connect two places. As the demon is about to say something, a light appears around his neck. The light is the sword of the savior that he swings so fast to separate the head of the demon from its body. As the demon is defeated, a yellow color panel appears in front of the MC which says that he has defeated Beelzebub, the top-ranked demon among Solomon's 72 demons, and number of demons remaining is 2. By seeing this, the MC feels a bit sad, and said that it is a shitty life as he thought he would succeed this time. The MC is doing this for the 14th time. The first 3 rounds were intense. Until the 5th time, he became angry. But still, there was enough passion remaining for him to shed tears. Amid discussions of salvation and such, there were not just 1 or 2 occasions when he wanted to give it up completely, but every time he reassured himself that the next time would be different. And by repeating this over and over, he has faced his 14th attempt, but yet the result is none but failure. And now the MC has become too exhausted by this demon. The 72 calamities, collectively referred to as the Lemegeton, are depicted in the 6 books written by Solomon, the master of the dungeon, who has emerged in the world since last year. As humanity wields weapons against the monsters who are the minions of demons, since then they became powerless. Approximately a year has passed. The players from South Korea had entered in this narrow landmass and are facing 3 dungeons that have taken root and multiplied in the land. In their relentless pursuit to reclaim territories occupied by these monsters, they engage in daily battles. In the battlefield, a boy suddenly opens his eyes and feels a serious headache. The boy is none other than our MC who has returned to the past. The MC is current in the Andromalius hideout. This is one of the 3 dungeons located in South Korea, a colossal cave dungeon that has dominated over Gangwon province. At this point, the MC is a porter hired by the player exploring this place. This is the moment when the MC, the supposed savior, die and return every time. The MC gets angry on himself and says that what kind of a savior he is that is unable to protect himself. While the MC is depressed about it, he heard someone shouting, "Gargoyle, why are those creatures that only come from the depths here?" The MC remembers this event, because this is the first event that happens every time he regressed. The MC then looks ahead and sees a person in a nervous state who is shouting at him to quickly set the signal flare. The gargoyle sees the humans and gets angry to see them in his domain. The MC recognizes the person in front of him. The person's name is Kim Seong-bin. He is someone who hasn't been long since starting as an active player, a promising talent who has signed a contract with Heimdall, a constellation of Norse mythology. As the MC didn't do anything, Kim Seong-bin rushed towards him while being chased by the gargoyle. Kim Seong-bin then quickly takes the signal flare gun from the bag and shoots it in the sky. After shooting the flare, Kim Seong-bin yells at the MC that the flare signal has been delayed because of him. But the MC didn't give a crap about it and punched Kim Seong-bin on the face, and said that he should be responsible for finding the gargoyle rather not to make the porter, who is a non-player, become a bait. The MC has to suffer a lot because of this guy. He had to be the bait every time he regressed to buy some time for Kim Seong-bin. Even after this, the MC didn't do anything to Kim Seong-bin is because of the item Jallarhorn. The sacred power of Heimdall, the constellation that Kim Seong-bin contracted with, would be a crucial piece in the future. Battle against the demons. Kim Seong-bin then takes his sword and moves towards the MC. The MC could easily kill the guy. but he decided not to kill him as he is not a person who can just watch a guy death in front of him. In the meantime, the gargoyle comes above Kim Seong-bin and quickly dives and catch him. The MC was forced to fall back from the force of it. As seeing Kim Seong-bin gone, the MC gets angry and takes the sword and thinks to finish the gargoyle before anyone comes. As if anyone sees a porter like him hunting a gargoyle, it will cause huge public attention, which will be a problem for him. In order to take down a gargoyle, somewhere in that massive body, well beyond 3 meters in size, conceals a specific vulnerable spot. That is precisely where someone must aim. This monster is so formidable that even highly skilled players hesitate to hunt it alone. But if someone can exploit its weaknesses, anyone, even non-players, can defeat it. The gargoyle attacks, but the MC dodges it and moves towards it and jumps on its hand and fly towards its back. In its neck, a small hole, approximately 1 cm in diameter. The MC sees the hole and throws the sword at it. The sword pierced the hole, and after that, blue light comes from that hole and covers the whole body of the gargoyle, and after that, it shatters into pieces. After that, the yellow panel appears again and says that he has defeated a gargoyle without a contract, and many constellations are interested in him due to his remarkable performance. There are 83 constellations that requested a contract. The MC gets shocked to see this many constellations has requested a contract, as the utmost request a normal person can get is 3, and the maximum number of requests he got was 20. After that, all the names of the constellations comes in front of him. As the savior, when he dies, he gets regressed. He is given a mission to eradicate all the demons and save the humanity. But after doing this for 14 times, he gets tired of it and wants to take a little break. As in this 15th attempt, the MC decides to live the way he wants. While the MC is seeing all the requested contractors name, one of the name catches his eyes. The ruler of Muspelheim, Surtur, the forever emerging fire, who killed all the gods in the war during the Ragnarok, and the one who destroyed the world. The MC gets amazed to see that such a being has requested him for a contract for the first time in his 15th life. The MC then didn't think of anything, and quickly confirms the request. The confirmation request appears, and after that, a sudden malfunction has occurred. Error starts to happen, so the system goes under recovery mode due to the unknown error. The MC didn't panic as he thinks that it should be bound to occur as he is making a contract with a superior being. After a while, the system error has been solved and a message has appeared, which say that the contractor will receive the constellation power. After that, a message again appears which says, the contract has multiple constellations. The contractor may choose one of the following. 1. The Lord of Muspelheim. 2. Kill the Lord. 3. Start an apocalypse. The MC choose the Lord of Muspelheim as the contract, though the name of the MC appears for the first time. Lee Yong-hak. After that, we can see the panel of Lee Yong-hak, constellation, the forever emerging fire, skills, strength, E, agility, E, stamina, F, speed, F, contract. The Lord of Muspelheim. Let's get known what is meant by special contract. Special contract, a contract that contains 2 or more constellations. The contractor can only choose one constellation and its power. So Lee Yong-hak has a special contract, the Lord of Muspelheim. It is the ruler of the Fire Nation located in the south. With the ability of the Lord of Muspelheim, Lee Yong-hak can control fire. Lee Yong-hak gets amazed to see that his 2 basis skills are E, only by choosing Surtur as his constellation. Lee Yong-hak takes a piece of the gargoyle and uses his firepower. He again gets surprised to see that he can use such a power when just F skill magic. While Lee Yong-hak is enjoying his newly found powers, he heard people's footsteps, which is coming towards him. As the rescue team comes, they see Lee Yong-hak in a panic situation, sitting beside the crops of the gargoyle and Kim Seong-bin. The rescue team was confused to see the situation. The girl quickly goes to Lee Yong-hak and asks if he is okay. With tearful eyes, Lee Yong-hak says he's okay, but Kim Seong-bin is death because he protected him. By seeing the crying Lee Yong-hak, the girl comforts him and takes him to the entrance. The girl also takes him out of the dungeon and says that he will be fine from now. Lee Yong-hak thanks the girl for helping him. The girl tells him that it is her responsibility to protect everyone from the danger. The girl tells Lee Yong-hak to take care of himself as she has to enter the dungeon again to investigate the situation, and also has to report it to the association. After that, the lady enters into the portal. From the behavior of the girl, Lee Yong-hak gets very impressed, and he thinks she is a good girl, and if all the players were like her, there will be no problem. As Lee Yong-hak is about to take his leave, the girl comes out of the dungeon and stops him. She then gives her contact card to Lee Yong-hak and tells him to inform her if he faces any problem. Lee Young-hak any thanks. The girl then leaves. Lee Young-hak reads the card and found out that the girl's name is Lee Ji-yoon and she is from the Phoenix Guild. As he sees the name of the girl, he remembers that she will not live for long. She is going to die because of the incident that happened over one item in the Phoenix Guild. Lee Young-hak also recalls that the item for which Lee Ji-yoon has to die is related with Surtur, his constellation. Lee Young-hak didn't give a lot of thinking about it and decides to see that happens. He then puts the card in the pocket and gets out of the place.